Well, good evening and happy Monday. We're back. Another Monday Cavs Boots race. And yeah, we're gonna dive in. It looks like let's see, 12 of us now. Yep. Solid dozen racers on this one. Should be quite interesting. Looking forward to getting jumping in here once everyone's actually set to go. And hopefully we'll have another nice quick one. Last week, I think we got this one in 130 something, so that was pretty nice. Maybe we'll get another fast one. I can have another solid opening. It would be good for a change. We shall see. May your bonks be few. No promises when you get boots from the start. So this will be... I'll have this stream, and then I'm not going to be back on till Gloomhaven Thursday. Got a couple busy days ahead. And then I'm hoping that I will spend some time on here Friday getting into Prime 4 finally, because it finally came in today. Which is ridiculous. I'm just not going to even have time to start it till then. But that's alright. It is what it is. Alright, we're just waiting for one person to ready up and then we'll be starting. There we go. Alright, let's see how this one goes. $20. Piece of heart. That's nice. Stop me from having to worry about getting the magic out of the pots. Get in the door. Jesus. Good kill. Wow. I got lucky that it didn't aggro that guy. Because I should have. Thought he was going to walk towards me, and he did not. Alright. Well, we found both the key and the map, so everything else is an item of some sort. There we go. Not too bad. Blue mail. Did not want you to grab the ledge. All right. Oh, foul. That's a time loss there. We're doing pretty good because I should be in the sewer sub 4, just under, so that's not bad. Yo, that's an item. I don't think we're gonna get the dash there. That's the first time that room's really gone well for me in a while. That's a really good escape time to be hitting 520 as the thing slides. I will take it. And a shield. Okay. Alright, not bad for a start. Let's find out what our dungeons are. Wow, Eastern and Desert, both the red crystals. We have 3 pendants in the Dark World. Eastern Desert. Okay. Give me half magic early? Sure. Hold on, let's just find out what this is. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. We're good with that. Let's see if we get money from this guy. Nah. Alright. Knowledge is good. Don't care. Thank you. Dash. Wow, we keep on just rubbing up against stuff. I gotta get better at that. Because it's just annoying. And it causes me not to dash at different places. And Just overall bad gameplay. Alright. Let's get down to the village and see what's in store for us there. Oh, for God's sakes. Well, that wasn't great. Yep. Fuck you too, game. Alright. Glove away from Dark World access. Ah. Bad bonk. No bottles, so we gotta skip out and Sick Kid. Now we can go to Eastern. Yeah, we'll grab that. Well, no Ice Rod hunt today, though we could be in for some trolls if it's a pendant. Our favorite. Alright, let's go to Eastern. So I'm assuming probably everybody's just going to do exactly this. But it makes the most sense. Okay. Alright. Getting flippers before doing South Shore is kinda nice. There's already 2 of the items in here. I wonder if we get lucky with a God Eastern. That'd be pretty cool. There's a chance. There is. We got it. Okay. That works. We got all the items. The hell? There it is. Okay. Nice. Okay. All right, good. Now we can hopefully get some money when we go and do south checks. Nice. Bad. All right, that's nice. All right. What do we got? Boomerang. Heart container, shield. Well, I mean, a handful of things, but nothing like too crazy helpful. My bigger concern is I still don't have money for Zora, but we'll just have to come back if we finally gather it. Okay, I think we do this a slightly different way since we don't have the Zora money. Let's go to Waterfall first. Oh, I forgot. You can't do the stupid walk on shallow water with flippers. Alright, that's fine. We broke it anyway. That's Sankart. Alright, we'll peek at this, and then we'll just go back and do our man under the bridge, our hobo friend. Okay, we need that anyway. Now we have Dark World access. Now I'm not going to worry about that item as much. For better or for worse. Alright, let's activate the flute, and we go to the Dark World. Yeah, this is right. I'm hoping Thieves' Stone's a crystal. It is. So Swamp and Pod are the other pendants. No. Skullwoods and Pod. That's what I meant to say. Kind of ass, honestly, but whatever. Let's see what we get here. Well... Alright, let's check C-shaped house, and then we're gonna just dive into Thieves, because we can full clear it, and that's fine. Oh, the worst. The mid-game sneeze. He wanted it. Alright, still 2 items in the back. Unfortunately, the front hasn't really been that great. Ah, don't hit the spark. Whoops. Oof, an 8 bomb stun prize. That's kind of wild. Don't do that. Alright, we have to be a little bit careful here. Why are you here? Okay. That's so annoying. I did not need to do that. Oh, gimme! That was really clutch. Alright, we're only missing 1 item. We'll see if the small key is here or not. Okay. It is not. We are heading directly to blind. Woo! Not sure how I avoided that, but I'll take it. Dude, nice blind kill. Okay, well, the good news is we have 2 crystals. Bad news is we don't have a lot of other crap open up to us. I'm gonna go south because I like the checks that I have in this direction, even though I probably should go into Skullwoods. Yeah. Alright, it's enough. Oh my god, stop bonking stupid directions. Ugh. We still haven't gotten a lot of money. I'll have to consider with Bow going into pod if I don't find anything in these next several checks. Dude, what a late dig. Late dig for a piece of heart feels bad. Okay. Still nothing great. Man, I'm really hoping Hype Cave lives up to its name right now. Two out of 10. Would not recommend. Alright, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is... We're going to take this up to the pyramid catfish. We can save and quit from there. Getting a pod is super fast because we have flute and we can go in the portal there. Get out of here. Snapdragon. But I might as well check these dumb locations and just get them over with. This bee wants it. I'm only grabbing this because it's going to be a refill. Okay. All right. What you got for me? Alright, let's start to check all sorts of dumb stuff. Okay. Let's fix my mistake and... Oh, that's good to know. Alright, so we have a sword there. We still need a mirror to get it. Speaking of... Oh, I didn't... Okay. Alright. Well, I'm not going to go all the way back in the Dark World for just that, but I'm really pissed because that changes some stuff routing-wise. We are going to go up and do Hera, hopefully. We have access to a bunch of stuff up here. Okay, there. Hey, look, money. Okay, we can grab that. Is inside garbage? Oh, it's another heart container. We're not gonna waste our time getting both. We can. The top one's on the way. Hopefully we don't get fire locked out of here. Okay. That's what I really did not want to see there. Wow. Gross. Alright. We can still hope for a miracle. The second item could be on Moldworm. Come on. Dude, get out of there. What's the verdict? Good. Alright. Third crystal. I knew I cut that short. Okay. Alright, first bottle. Look at all the money we found. Okay. More money. Alright, so the good news is, now we know that that sword that we can grab is actually going to be our tempered. But, after all of this, we still don't have another dungeon we can clear. Alright. Let's go find out what Sick Kid has. I guess. We should probably just go into Skullwoods at this point. Okay. Well, that changes some things. What do we want to do? Let's do desert. We can check this stuff while we're here. I don't have a fire source though, so I can't complete this dungeon unless I get one here. Well, I guess we dip in and we look. Because we can at least clear out the front. And I don't know why I didn't mark off Desert Ledge. I don't remember what that was. It probably wasn't important. No, definitely not. Alright. Oh, I never even looked at the Mire Medallion, did I? That's stupid. Great. Well, we'll have the mirror out anyway, so I guess we'll go back and look. Okay. Alright, this has to be the small key, so we'll have a small chance of getting, whoops, both items on the right side. There's one. Cool. I'm not gonna say no to silvers. I would rather have other things, but I'm not gonna say no to them. Okay. That's dangerous because we can go in. Oh, stupid. But I have other things I think I'd rather do right now. Alright. Wait. We have mitts. Do this. Alright, let's take a little dive into Skullwoods. Which we probably are going to wish we did earlier. I mean, the hope is that we don't have to beat this. We just want to see if we can get the items and get out. Okay. No, why are you in there? Of course it is. Oh, watch this not even be one of them, and they're both locked in the back, and then I'm not gonna care, because that's just shitty. Oh my god, they really are. Well, that was a waste of time. Son of a bitch. We need to find Cape. Oh, that's so bad. If Vanilla Cape would have been pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Well, I guess we do Smith Chain. We can check a couple other things in the process of doing this. Get our Tempered Sword. Dive into Pod, if we don't have anything by that point. I guess. Amazing. There it is. Okay. The problem is that that only opens up stupid Skull Woods boss area, which has 2 items though. So I might end up going back. But we might as well just follow this and then grab Tempered, and then we can go back up, I guess. We might get something good on the way here. We could finish Desert too, but there's no more items there. Of course, it does open up the 5-6. Ooh, that's juicy as well. Okay. I think what we do... we follow the crystal stuff first. I might also just go to Zora after grabbing the sword just to get that check out of the way. It sucks, but we're here. There is no other better time that I'm going to do that. Get away. Said get away. Okay. Yeah. Let's just get this over with. Because if this is like Smario or Lamp, we could have had this a while ago, but we didn't have money. Okay. Alright, I still say we kill Lammo, check Red Bomb first. Alright, after this, Red Bomb, and then I have the choice of going into Skull Woods or going back up Death Mountain, which, that's like several checks. The problem is I don't have... Okay, so Cape leads to Hookshot. If I get the Cape, out of Pyramid, then grabbing Hookshot and going up the mountain might make a lot of sense. That's really going to be the big debate. When does this stupid cape show up? If I don't get it out of Pyramid, I'm going to probably check the back of Skull Woods. I also could possibly beat Ice. Depending on key logic. But I should be able to do it anyway with what I have. We want this. Come on. So maybe I just go to Ice instead. Probably would make more sense. So, I believe that I'm just Cape, which leads the Hookshot, Samaria, possibly a Medallion away from Go Mode if Turtle Rock opens with something that's not Ether. We just don't know yet. Oh God. Gumby. It's a weekday. Weekend? Sure. I'm down. Nah, this seat's a little twisted. My hook shot's on Bumper Ledge. So, I'm Cape to hook shot, Samaria, and maybe one Medallion away from Go. Like, I'm doing okay. I have lots of things that I can do because I haven't been in a few different places. Like, we haven't set foot in Pod. I don't want to. We haven't set foot in Swamp. I also don't want to. We cleared out the front of Skull Woods before we had Fire Rod. And, both items are Fire Rod locked. Just played fairly jet standard seed. The hookshot was in Waterfall Fairy. Oh. Yeah, that happens early sometimes. I routed my water checks weird because I forgot that the, water walk, when you have flippers, you can't go in shallow water, so I fucked up. And I didn't go to Hobo right away, and Hobo had Mirror. So I didn't, like, wait too long, and I was able to clear out a couple dungeons in between, so it wasn't, like, bad. Yeah, I'm worried about the hookshot technically be requiring 2 for this, but with a hammer, or with hammer jump, with doing the bomb jump in here, I shouldn't have to worry about it. Thought I had it. There it is. Hold on. There we go. Just take the hit. You wouldn't have gone to GT had you known. Oof. You were hoping it was in GT, huh? That's always rough. come on. Nice bonk. Oh, we're gonna get screwed here. See, this is actually a hookshot required seed, I think. For this dungeon. Unbelievable. Now, it could still be in Iced Tea Room. So I'll check Iced Tea. I might not spend a lot more time in here. I do know how to do the bomb jump in the hook room. I could try it. But the problem is, if you miss it, what am I doing? It locks you in there. So then, if you don't get it, you kind of screw yourself. Or the hook shot's just like immediately right here. Nope. 2 items though. I think we just go to the boss. And we hope it's somewhere else. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Third item could be on Cold Stare anyway. Get out of here. Well, don't put any... I'm not going to read that right now because I'm technically in a race. Though it won't matter too much because I'm not going to... Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm just not going to look at it. I'm doing my thing, and if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm not... Ah, stupid snowballs. There we go. Alright. Alright, so there is one item still in here, but it's technically hook locked. Which is fine. So it shouldn't be the cape. I just have to hope it's not Smaria. But the big key is either vanilla in the H room or spike room. And either way, we'll take the risk. Let's go Dark Death Mountain. Which is probably stupid, but I can at least then find out what the Turtle Rock requirement is. Why am I going this way? Nah. Alright. Alright, so we'll see if we get lucky over here. I mean, Samaria will let me actually just clear out Turtle Rock if it's Ether that opens it. Aw, I'm so annoyed. There we go. Alright, cool. It's not Ether. Alright. So, vanilla medallion requirements. We might have to go into Mire too. I was hoping to not do that, but I think we're at a point where we just gotta go look. It'd be great if it's just a couple seeds in a row where I've had to do the Mire without Samaria dip for progression, whether it be Samaria itself or something else that leads me somewhere. Okay. Sweet. The other possibility is that I just go and do the back of Skullwoods real quick. Then head there. Which I think I might just do because it's fast. It's fast enough anyway. And then, yeah, I do have things I could do in Swamp as well. But I'll focus on Mire before Swamp, I think. The first time I was here, I didn't even have Fire Rod. So even if I wanted to, we couldn't go back here. Let's do this. Alright. Let's kill him off, probably unnecessarily. I have Pod too. I don't... Ugh. They're all just bad at this point, because it's like... It's either which pendant dungeon or which unclearable crystal dungeon should I walk into. Okay. Whatever. Alright, I avoided this a couple times, and now we're gonna find out whether or not I made a bad call. I could have done Bird Toss if I kept them alive. Everything feels bad. Yep. Everything just feels bad. Alright, we've already gotten 3 keys. There's 4. 5. Great. That actually, you know what? Just do this. I do have to check this chest. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No, we got... Yeah. This could easily be... it wasn't a key, but it was bad. It's fine. We had to know. My God. There it is. Alright. Just give me some iron here too. Butter sword, fine. Alright. We might as well just do Dark Maze, then we'll leave. We know we're gonna get this hook shot. Where the hell is this lamb? I have an idea. It was a thought. I guess we're going in a swamp next. Or we go back up the Hookshot Cave. That's probably the better option, honestly. Yeah, I think we go up the Hookshot Cave. God, why am I missing that lately? Ugh. This is a weird spot for hookshot too. I mean, obviously you can get to it without. Pretty awful for people who don't realize you can do that without hookshot. Alright, Hookshot Cave or bust. If it's not this, Swamp's my next dense play. I hate it. I can at least open this, though. And if we do find Samari up here, we just go right into TR. Screw you, game. There it is. No, 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 no. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go to TR. Maybe the lamp's inside. If not, we'll beat it anyway, because whatever. And if we don't find it, we don't really care, because we're just gonna finish the sea with what we have. We're not hunting the lamp. So we're in essentially go mode, but if I find it, it just makes life a little easier for Meyer. Yeah, leave it to the first seed I've done in a long time where pod actually has something required in it. Swear to God. Alright, can you guys just F off, please? The other cane. How nice of you. I really do wish... I have no heals, no powder. So, whatever. We have the big key. We're just not gonna bother. We're gonna go. We don't need that. I will take the door down here because I just don't want to risk death. Of course I could have done the swag strat. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do this without dying. We'll take one hit here. Okay. Yeah. No! Need to do that. Ugh. Woo! Half heart left. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pick up a blue if I get rid of this stupid bee that I have. Oh my god, why? And this is just in case. And then let's go back to Meyer. I still have to get the big key. Oh, that's really crappy. I had to hit the switch and get the big key still. It's kind of stupid. Alright. It's fine. Good. Alright. And then we can climb back up the mountain again. Why am I hitting that button? Alright, to GT we go. So, the one thing I don't like about... It took me too long to get into Pod, but I had other things to do. I feel like I've made way too many mountain trips, and I probably could have consolidated a little bit. But what felt jetty kind of slowed right the hell down. But I guess a 133 entry isn't awful. Face the right way, please. Okay, nice arrow refill. Red Mal. Okay. Shovel. What help you are. Alright. Alright, DM routing paid off. I should have grabbed that. Good there. I disagree. Okay. Good. Nice mess. Good fix. Really? Whatever, at least I didn't get knocked off. $50 for validation. Alright, whatever. Really? Oh my god. We're just gonna have the time of our lives today, aren't we? Basic shit. Just totally miss all of it. Alright. 202. Hopefully a 2 here. There. Good enough. Oh, I'm sure that a lot of people are done. Oh, yeah. Got a 115. Wombat's still going, though. So far, 7 people have finished. Watch Wombat snipe me. Two, three. Okay, let's not take a chance. Whatever, just bite me, game. We're having a time. Did that way too soon. Die. Oh, that was a messy Ganon fight. But I did finish ahead of Wombat. Alright, 8th place, 142.27. There's a huge freaking gap here, because 7th was 134.01. And that just didn't feel good. Definitely. Ugh. Just kind of rough at the end there, looking for those last few items. But it is what it is. Let's see where... I'm curious. Oh, Wombat's just climbing GT now. It's rough. Must have been late to something. I wonder what threw people off the most. Getting the cape, getting hookshot, then going back up the damn mountain for Samaria, and it's just, I did so many mountain climbs. I wish I would have been able to do less of those. It would have been a little bit nicer. So Wombat's climbing. Drew's climbing. Where's Crab Hat? Crab Hat is... looks like maybe about to... Oh, wait. He's just going to be getting Samaria now, so he's a bit behind. Yeah. And I wonder if some of these... like, Wombat I know didn't need to, but I wonder if anyone else is really still reliant on Lamp. I didn't even look to see if either of these guys had it. Yeah, Wombat doesn't have Lamp. Wombat doesn't have Lamp. And neither does Drew. Yeah, alright, so who knows where it is. Well, I'm going to fast forward this. It's getting close to bedtime for me, and I just want to wrap this up and call it a night. But that was interesting. Top time was Kirby again, 1:15:44. That's an awesome time. Like almost 30 minutes faster than me. And I'm sure you had to have reduced your Death Mountain climbs. Because I just went up way too many times. Because it's like, nah, whatever. And Dr. John did really well too, almost 20 minutes faster than me. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to, like, if I actually had time, I would love to sit down and watch one of these VODs so I can see how much different our runs were, but I won't have that kind of time till the weekend. By then I'm moving on to other things, so. But, yep, that will wrap it up. And here we go. So, collection rate 157. And that is going to do it for me. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, back next time I'll be on won't be until Thursday night for Gloomhaven. So, hopefully catch some people then. See ya, and have a good night. Goodbye.